Hey guys, Ranjan here. Welcome to another League of Legends beginner's tutorial. Now in this video we're going to go over the very basics of gameplay in League of Legends. So in order to do that, we're going to go to Play, we're going to click Custom, and Create Game. Then we're going to choose Summoner's Rift Beta. This is the main gameplay map in League of Legends. Now even though it says beta, it only says so because the map just recently got a very large visual overhaul. We're going to ignore the game options, which is going to leave them as they are, but you can fiddle around with them if you please. I'm going to click Create Game here. This is the main option screen for custom games. Custom games, it's pretty much exactly as the name implies. You can customize a game of League of Legends to your liking. You can add bots to your team, you can add bots to the opposite side, you can invite friends to play with you, so you can play with a mix and match of bots and other players. Now you can also just play by yourself. Mind you, if you do, you won't get any experience or influence points for that game, but it can be a really great way to practice in case you want to try out a new champion. Also, one quick thing I want to point out is that Team 1 starts on the bottom left-hand side of the map, and Team 2 starts on the upper right-hand side of the map, just so you know. So we're going to click Start Game and choose our champion. So here's the warning that says you won't get any IP or XP. We're just going to ignore this and say yes, please. Now I'm going to just choose Ashe here.
All the world on one arrow.
And then I'm going to lock in, and I will see you guys on the Rift. Hey guys, and welcome to the Rift. Now, I'm just going to safely assume that you've at least played through the basic tutorials, maybe even gotten in a couple of co-op versus AI games, so you should already have at least a decent understanding of how League of Legends works. But I want to go over a few things to make sure that the important stuff really sinks in. So, first off, let's look at the minimap. This is this thing here in the bottom right-hand corner. This gives you an overall strategic view of the entire Summoner's Rift map, so it's really important to understand how this thing works. Now the map is actually split up into two sides by this river that flows through the middle here, and I'm pointing towards it right now with my mouse cursor. Now on the bottom left-hand side is the blue team. You see all this little blue stuff all over the map, it belongs to the blue side. And of course where there's a blue team, there has to be a red team. So in the upper right-hand corner you see a bunch of red stuff going on. That's on the red side. Now Summoner's Rift has four common areas. There are 3 lanes and a 4th area referred to as the jungle. Now each lane starts on one side of the map and ends at a corresponding location on the opposite side. So let's look at the minimap and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Now the first lane starts in this location on the blue side of the map, goes all the way through here and ends in this location on the red side of the map. This entire area is top lane, because it's at the top. Now the second lane has a similar thing going on. Starts at this location at the blue side, goes all the way through here and ends in this location at the red side. And this entire area is called the middle lane, or simply mid lane. And then here we have exact same thing going on. Starts in this location on the blue side, goes all the way through here, and ends in this location on the opposite side of the map. And this is the bottom lane, or simply bot lane. Now every single lane has these little dudes duking it out. These are minions. There are blue minions, which are on the blue side, and there are red minions, which are on the red side, currently kicking the blue minions' ass. Now the 4th area I talked about is this dark area that you see across the map. This is the jungle. The jungle is actually split up into 2 areas by the river that flows through the middle that I just mentioned earlier. So this area right here and this area right here is actually the blue side of the jungle, while this area and this area is the red side of the jungle. Now, the jungle spawns neutral monsters. They are not on anybody's side, but if you attack them, they will fight back, so be careful. Here's a good question. How do you actually win a game of League of Legends? Well, let's look at that. First off, you want to be in a lane, and you want to destroy the enemy minions, and push through the lane so that you can destroy these structures right here. This is a turret, sometimes referred to as a tower. Each lane has 3 of these: an outer turret, an inner turret, and an inhibitor turret. Once you've destroyed all 3 turrets in a given lane, you can destroy this structure right here. This is an inhibitor, and destroying it is kind of like chopping off the limb of an enemy. It gives you a sizable advantage. Any lane that has a destroyed inhibitor spawns super minions on your side of the map. Super minions are kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger minions. They're big and they're beefy and they push through the lane much faster than normal minions and just destroy everything in their path. Now, once you've actually destroyed an inhibitor, you can move on and destroy this right here. This is the Nexus. It's like the heart of the enemy. Destroy the Nexus, win the game. Now, the Nexus is protected by its own 2 personal guard turrets, and you have to take them down to actually start attacking the Nexus. But once you've taken these 2 turrets down, the Nexus is nothing but a sitting duck. So that's pretty much how you win a game of League of Legends. You take down a bunch of towers, you take down an inhibitor, maybe all 3 of them even. You destroy these 2 towers, guarding the Nexus, and then you stomp on it with your bare feet and wait for it to get destroyed and blow up, and you win the game. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video. I really want to engage with my viewers and hear what they have to say. Please check out some of my other videos. I've made full gameplay commentaries of challenger tiered games, and I've also made my own videos where I play and try to improve at the game. And of course, I've already made one other tutorial, and I will continue to make tutorials like this one as we slowly ramp up in difficulty and complexity and all that good stuff. So also please check out my stream at twitch.tv/RanChinDA. So I'll see you guys around. But for now, GG guys, RanChinDA, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.